By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of New York and by the Board of Trustees of Mercy College, I confer upon you, Susan Fox, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges associated thereto.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, President Hall. We have known each other only for a short time, but we very quickly made a personal connection. How lucky Mercy College and this graduating class is to have your leadership. Let's give it. Isabella and Maria, amazing speeches, very impressed. Dean Golis, Provost West, Mercy faculty, alumni, distinguished guests, and today's graduates and your families. Good morning. Thank you. It is my honor to be here today to provide the commencement remarks for the School of Health and Natural Sciences, class of 2022. After 2 years of virtual commencements, I am so excited for each of you who could be here in person to mark this special day and walk across the stage to experience this incredible moment. To all of today's graduates, let me begin with a thank you and a promise. Thank you for committing to a career in healthcare, especially now, and a promise that you will not regret your decision. It is one that I made over 40 years ago when I decided to become a nurse, and I am grateful every day for where that choice has led me. I understand that there are quite a number of you here today that self-identify as first-generation college graduates. Yes? And many who faced financial challenges in pursuing a higher education. That is something we share. I was the first in my family to graduate college. My father was a supervisor in the post office, and my mother needed to stay at home to care for me and my brother and sister. Everyone here has their reason for choosing this path. For me, it was my parents. For my mother, who wanted to be a nurse but didn't have the opportunity to pursue an education, and because our family could not afford to send me to school. Pursuing my mother's dream while faced with the practical reality that I would need to pay for my education drove my choices. I thank my mother for her wisdom and guidance in steering me to this profession that has been so fulfilling. I never could have predicted how my circumstances and one decision so long ago would lead me to be who I was meant to be. Let's take a moment and go back to March 9th, 2020. On that day, our first COVID patient came through the doors of the emergency department at White Plains Hospital. We would soon understand that Westchester County would be on the national stage as ground zero for an outbreak that would change all of our lives. As the CEO of the hospital, I found myself responsible for the safety of thousands of staff members and the health of thousands of patients. This pandemic came without warning, and I had only my past experiences to draw from. And what about the 4,000 staff members and 1,200 medical staff who worked at our hospital, each well-trained in their respective professions? Nurses, respiratory therapists, physical therapists, lab personnel, physician's assistants, and so many more. What could have prepared them for the circumstances that they could have never predicted? There were no chapters that were written, no lessons that were taught to guide them through this pandemic. As you begin your next chapter, what will be your path? What are you meant to do? How will you make a difference? What challenges will you be faced with? I would like to suggest that what got you here today is what will determine the answers to these questions. Perseverance. You have all worked incredibly hard to get where you are now. You never gave up, although I am sure there were times that you wanted to. There were so many moments over my career when I thought to give up on a next step or push an issue because something became just too hard. When I was in your shoes, there were many stressful phone calls home to my parents who thought that they were supporting me by offering to let me come home from school when things got tough. I never took them up on that offer. Maybe they knew I wouldn't. Did any of the parents here ever get that phone call? Maybe? Just a few times? Never give up. There is always a way. It is this determination that will guide you as you move forward in your careers and will help you find your own path. Courage. It takes courage to put oneself in uncomfortable situations, to try new things and advocate for what you believe in. You will be faced with many challenges and opportunities alongside your colleagues and peers. Who will step forward? Who will be brave? If it was easy, anyone can do it. Be brave, be bold, and be the one to step forward toward the challenge. Summon your inner leader. You don't need to be a CEO to be a leader. I tell each of my staff that they are all leaders. They each have the ability to advocate for change, for what is right. What do your patients need? How can you help your colleagues and your organization? Speak up. Don't accept the status quo. You all have the ruby slippers. Am I dating myself? Did anybody see The Wizard of Oz? Okay, well, you all have the power to make a difference. And connect. Don't be shy and don't hold back. People need you. Connect with them on an individual and a personal level. The world is not a one-size-fits-all. This is perhaps one of the most important lessons. To be able to be successful is to be able to communicate and connect. You can work hard to accomplish, but if it is not what people want or need, what have you actually accomplished? These have been important factors in my journey and ones that I continue to build on as life prepares you for life. When I look out at this audience, I see so much potential. It makes me excited about the future, knowing that so many talented people have chosen to give back to their community through a career in healthcare. You are all in the unique position of graduating into an industry that already appreciates you, that has been anxiously awaiting your arrival, that has in store for you a way to thrive and prosper personally and professionally, while helping others do the same. Healthcare needs you. I want you to understand how critical this is. Healthcare needs you to help relieve some of the burden on our existing healthcare heroes. In the next 5 years, it is predicted that there will be a shortage of 700,000 healthcare workers in New York and more than 3 million nationally. It is of critical importance that we expand the healthcare worker pipeline with the promising young graduates like yourselves. Healthcare needs you to break new ground in medicine, science, education, and public health. It is important to cultivate the next generation of leaders who will continue to innovate new approaches to patient care. Healthcare needs you because the industry matters to Westchester and to our region. The healthcare and life sciences sector is a major economic engine locally, contributing more than $18 billion in economic impact and employing over 70,000 workers. Healthcare needs you because our neighbors deserve access to world-class care close to home. Hospitals and health systems, life science businesses, and academic institutions all need graduates like you. Yes. So as you begin your careers, remember that you have chosen well to bring your skills to an industry that needs you. You will continue to build on your experiences throughout your career, and you will determine the path that is right for you as life prepares you for life. And I promise you will never look back. Thank you, and congratulations, everyone.